So I just got home, but no rest for the wicked. I've got to go straight back to town because different thing for game night tonight. The local venue that people use for specific events is where we will be, and we'll be having a bit of a party tonight. Still playing board games and all of that jazz, but yeah.
Because you already have a road looking there.
Don't hurt me.
Does it mean we can't play one of these because you played the bridge?
No, the bridge.
Okay, so just got home. That was fun. It was great. It was an augmented game night because it was in honor of one of our members' birthdays. So, yeah. We're going to be back at that venue next month to have a masquerade party, sort of in late honor of said birthday, but for now, we had that tonight, and I went ahead and left at 9:30 because I had a suspicion with the full moon and everything. I didn't want to be too exhausted. So I left as late as possible while still being safe, pretty much, was my decision on that. Interesting thing, though. I do have a moment of second-guessing something that occurred during the whole thing. Most people didn't even notice. There was one person in attendance that I didn't know who the heck they were. They were just random, you know. When you're at birthday things, you're bound to not know someone, right? And you guys know me, I try to be social and fun with everyone. Well, I had an awkward moment with someone. We were doing the puzzle box, as I showed you guys, and I was looking at a map. It was a map of Japan. So, one of the points on it, because it was a puzzle for a directional lock. So you would figure out of 4 cities, figure out in order where they wanted them, and that would give you the proper combination to the direction lock. At some point, I either said Hiroshima or Hiroshima. I really can't remember at this point, because I don't think it's that relevant. The place, yes, the place will always be relevant, but the enunciation, in the moment, it really wasn't. Anyway, whichever way I said it, the guy corrected me. You know, it was one of those nerd moments, right? And I jokingly said to him, congrats on being that guy. You know, just as a joke. I had a smile on my face, everything. I wasn't being mean. I think he took it as an insult, and yeah. For the rest of the night, there were little awkward glances, sarcastic comments, things like that. And honestly, there wasn't a way for me to deal with that didn't involve me dealing with it in front of everyone, and that just wouldn't have been proper. And it even continued on to whenever I said, good night, everyone, and then he looked up at me and said, sleep tight. With just it was a glare, right? So I said, you too, and then walked out the door. Because my brain overloaded. I didn't know what to deal with it. I didn't know how to deal with it the entire night. It just kind of sucked. The rest of the night was fantastic. It was just that one moment. Sometimes those just happen in social situations. It didn't necessarily frustrate me as much as it did, well, it did make me think of some things. He's probably around the age to where he's middle school, early high school. Then again, I suck at ages, but the point is, still in school. And whenever I was around that age, honestly, until some things happened in high school that sort of straightened me out, I felt the need to be the smart one. I felt the need to be all of the things that could possibly be coming from where he's coming from. So it does give me this kind of tinge inside of me of like, I've stared into a mirror into my past. And I honestly did feel frustrated, but it's not until talking on this that I honestly realized what I was frustrated about. So that I understood him, but there wasn't really a moment to deal with it. And yeah. So yeah, kind of sucks. But sometimes these moments happen and you just gotta move on. That's it. Maybe I'll see him some other time and I'll be able to say, hey dude, what's up? You know, make amends, possibly. Or maybe it'll be one of these things where there's just going to be that crack and there'll always be that crack and I just have to accept it. Either one. Either way, it didn't ruin my whole night. It was just one of those things. Oh well, moving on.